my friends. Today we are exploring Italy on our 6th day of the May 2021 Online International Fiber Festival. Welcome. I'm really pleased that you're here and I'm looking forward to sharing this day with you. Italy is one of the most touristed countries in the world, and for good reason. Before we get too far into talking about that, I want to introduce you to our two Italian vendors. First, we have Hiksuit Monstra. Simona Bonanni is the jeweler behind Hiksuit Monstra. She creates jewelry that enhances the beauty and wonder that lives within us all. Her aim is to create pieces that supplement the uniqueness of the person who chooses it. Her work is inspired by art, legend, and symbols. She incorporates vintage prints, lace, and dried flowers in her pieces, and each piece is as unique as her customers. Find her store in the marketplace and use coupon code KNIT10 for 10% off your order. Our next vendor is Yes I Wool. Natalia Pogrebnaya is the dyer of Yes I Wool. Her yarns are dyed with an artistic eye, blending colors that invoke thoughts of summer gardens and winter sunsets. Most of her yarn is dyed on merino bases, which she has in fingering, DK, and worsted weights. And she has kits and a few patterns designed specifically for her yarn. Find Yes I Wool in the festival marketplace at oifiberfestival.com. I don't know about you, but when I think about Italy, I think of fashion and tailoring and just really beautifully made clothing. And our classes for today were chosen with that in mind. So our first option is Modern Brioche Lace with Leslie Ann Robinson. Follow that choice up with Feminine Fit Bust Shaping Techniques with Joan McGowan Michael, and New Directions in Lace with Romy Hill. During our afternoon explorations today, Curiosity Stream members have 3 options to choose from. One is a 2-part wildlife documentary, another is an in-depth look at the history of the Colosseum and the ongoing renovation work that is taking place, and finally, the Renaissance Factor, which covers the history of Italy during the Renaissance. Now, as I tell you about the Italy videos, you have to understand that Rick Steves may focus on European travel generally, but his first love is Italy. So there are 15 episodes of his travel show listed in the itinerary. Now, they are not embedded in the itinerary because if I had embedded all of them, the page would have been 17 miles long. But there is a list of the topics at the top of the YouTube video options with what the episode names are. I recommend that you pick a couple to watch that sound most interesting to you. Get a sense of whatever area of Italy you're most interested in, and then move on to the other documentaries. But I didn't want to do the picking for you in this case because there really are just like so many aspects and times and areas of Italy that he covers that I wanted to allow you to choose the ones that most interest you. So they're all listed there for you. You pick the ones that call out to you the most. The other videos on YouTube have to do with Italian sheepdogs, sheep milk cheese, processing wool, recycling wool, making fibers from milk to make into sweaters and clothing, and just fashion in general. There's also a great documentary about the first archaeological dig to take place in Pompeii since the 1950s, and another documentary about the Renaissance, and some more specific Renaissance artist documentaries. Dinner tonight is not pasta. Surprise! There is so much more to Italian cuisine than pasta. We are going to keep things simple tonight. Italian cuisine is about focusing on a few super delicious ingredients and letting them shine. So we're going to start with a caprese salad. Then we're going to move on to a rustic tomato soup that incorporates a really delicious crusty bread that's just starting to get stale. That actually gets worked into the soup itself. And then we're going to finish with the dessert of biscotti di prato. The performance tonight is the La Scala Theatre Academy Orchestra performing songs from Italian composers. It's a beautiful concert and perfect for listening to while you work on today's projects. And of course, while you're online today in those spare moments that you have, make sure that you hop into the Online International Fiber Festival Ravelry or Facebook groups and say hi. Or if you make a post to Instagram, use the hashtag OIFiberFestival. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow in Bulgaria. Bye, everybody.